What does it look like, though? Get that.
I'm showing like
I know, but get that stupid little dot off of it.
It's right at the border of Peru and Brazil.
Bro, what's under there? I want to know what's under there. Boy, that does look like a fucking pyramid, man. That looks like a pyramid that's covered with bushes.
Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere.
They find all
Those are other ones?
Hey, look at that. It's in a similar line, and
It looks like it's in a pattern of a star in the sky.
Right,
The
like
tree,
the Great Pyramids
boom, 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 and then that.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, here's another one. Did you see that they think that there's a second Sphinx in Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've done scans of this area where a second Sphinx would be, and there's something under the sand that's the size of a Sphinx. So
Would it be next to the original one?
It's in the same area, like the same area. So you have your pyramids, and then there's a Sphinx, and on the opposite side, there's another Sphinx.
But the Sphinx isn't the Sphinx. It was something else. The face was something else, right?
They think the face was a lion's face, and then
Well, like that dog, that like long dog, that long snouted dog that they have.
Could be. I don't think they think it's that, though. I think they think it's a lion. And so there's one exactly opposite of it.
I mean,
and so this one, what does it look like when they show that image, the scan?
I mean, I don't think there's anything there.
What did the scan say?
I don't.
Would you scroll up? See, that's a scan. And it said something above it. It said, scans hinting at complex megastructure beneath the Giza Plateau. And so satellite images of the Giza Plateau reportedly captured this dune, which the signal processing researcher claims measures approximately 108 feet tall. The first Sphinx sits slightly below the surrounding surface in a shallow depression, so it's quite possible the second Sphinx could be hidden beneath this higher mound. So it's in the right position where a second Sphinx would be, because I think the Sphinxes
would they be side by side?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like the pyramids are in the center, Sphinx going that way, Sphinx going that way. I think that's the idea. Does Sphinx appear in pairs more than once? Were they looking for it because that's a normal like setup? Like, what's the normal configuration of Sphinxes? Yes, Sphinxes frequently appear in pairs in ancient Egypt, Greek, and Roman art, often acting as guardians in pairs or long avenues at temple entrances rather than as solitary monuments like the Great Sphinx.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
But they would,
if they're facing opposite ways also, the one's guarding the exit, one's both entrances.
Exactly.
Far away from each other, though.
Right, but far in relative position to how far the Sphinx is from the pyramids in the first place.
Well, then we'd have to ask, like, do they appear in pairs far away from each other, not next to each other? Because that's sort of saying, like, they're guarding doors next to each other.
Well, there's guarding, I understand, but...
Or just entrances. If there's two entrances, you need them.
Well, let's put that into perplexity. Ask it, when Sphinxes appear in pairs, what is the configuration? What is the configuration? What configuration? So maybe it'll tell us there and give us, maybe they are like right next to each other, and then this doesn't make any sense. Both Egyptian art and architecture, Sphinxes very often appear in pairs, usually flanking an axis, such as a road, doorway, or staircase, right? So like two in front of a doorway. Temple approaches, rows or pairs of Sphinxes commonly line the processional roads, with one on each side of the central path. So usually like on two sides of a door. Gateways and doorways, pair of Sphinx. Orientation idea. Modern popular writers often say one faces east and the other faces west. Okay, well, that's different.
That's what they would have found.
So it's possible that they did it in several different ways, but often in twos. So if they do have one big Sphinx and there's another,
but it's pulling that from a Facebook post talking about this potential second one.
Oh, interesting, interesting. So it might be harsh.
Just a grain of salt with it is all.
Right. We won't know until they get in there. But if it is there and it's just under sand, that's not that big of a deal because they had to uncover this one.
How long does it take to excavate these things?
It takes a while. I mean, it's a lot of sand.
But
it depends on how many
10
workers,
years,
how many machines. Also, they have to do it carefully.
Oh, right.
Because you want to make sure you don't fuck up the Sphinx. But if there is a Sphinx under there, that would be fucking nuts. They found a second Sphinx and they dug it out and they're like, oh shit.
That Sphinx.
Ooh, today.
She said.
With one today.
The nurturer.
That's weird. What a weird head. Like it's got pointy ears, right? Are those ears pointy or is that just where the hair goes?
Hair.
How weird. Yeah. Right, maybe it was a chick. And they're like, nah, make it my face.
One big breast.
Yeah, one hard one.
The fucking arm is jacked.
Yeah, I don't like it. A little too much.
Yeah. I mean,
Take it down a
Total
notch,
Recall,
lady.
3 breasts if you want.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that we like 2, but we don't like 3?
Yeah, no, 3 is
3 is
fucking
gross. Like,
because it's weird, that middle part. You want the separation natural. You don't want like a third. It's like a fucking
you know how
weird
hot a
ornament.
girl would have to be to pull off a third tit? It'd be like, I think I like it. I didn't like it when I first met her, but now I really like it.
Why nowadays?
Nah, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
We're in the future, Total Recall.
But if it was normal to have 3 boobs, that's what we would like. That's what's weird. Like the female shape, the desired female shape, like the fertility doll shape. It's very weird how that could have been a bunch of different shapes. Like for an ant, it's something little honey on its ass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this is also a thing. Why are we so obsessed with ass? I know I am obsessed with an ass, and shit comes from it. Like you shit
That's
horrible things from your ass, but yet I love looking at that ass.
People are complex.
And I dream of biting that ass. Like why? When I know fecal comes from it.
People are confusing. We're confusing to each other.
I'm confused at myself.
You should be.
I really am. But I love myself. Mike Tyson told me to never speak bad about myself because my subconscious doesn't know whether I'm joking or not.
Right. Ooh, that's wise.
I think he heard that from fucking Bruce Lee, though. I'm not gonna lie. I heard Bruce Lee say that on some shit recently. I was like, damn, Mike. And then I heard Bruce Lee say it.
There's something true to that, for sure.
There's no doubt.
No doubt. Yeah.
I always call myself a jerk or a schmuck. I'm not.
What's this, Jamie?
I'm looking at the oldest known pictures of the Sphinx.
This is the oldest known?
Like.
So part of it's still underground.
Somewhere around 1850 to 1860.
Wow.
I'm trying to find a year on that. This was actually 1892.
That's nuts.
So it looks so strange.
The whole thing's so strange, man. That place is so old. Just even if you just go by what they think, which is 4,500 years ago they built this thing, that's so crazy. That's so fucking long ago.
Well, now they're gonna have fucking Rico Verhoeven and who else fight there, right?
Usyk.
And Usyk and fucking Verhoeven fight there.
That's nuts.
That's kind of bugged out.
It is kind of bugged out.
But I like the idea of using
the backdrop.
No, the natural arenas.
Mm-hmm.
Natural Wonders Arena. We should have it in Rome. We should have it,
By the way, it's hot as fuck out there.
And the sandstorms. How's this going to work?
What are they going to do?
How's this going to work?
Right. What if there's a fucking sandstorm in the middle of the fight and they get sand in their eyes?